Welcome back to another episode on the BlockHeadz server. Today we're down in the treasury here because what I wanted to do is right outside the treasury to the left, up there, is our villager breeder, and I want to build a build around that. We're going to start right here. I cut out this area here for better or for worse so we can kind of see what these guys are up to. Hello. I've created a little layout here where we have a polished deep slate and then 3 blocks, polished deep slate, 3 blocks, polished deep, yeah. Okay, I'm building some little archways on top of this with our deep slate brick that go like that and like that and like this. And I think that's a nice little detail. Ooh, I like this. Next, what I'm doing is I'm putting in a couple of stair blocks like this. One right side up, one upside down, kind of in front of these polished deep slate bricks. Polished deep slate blocks. I think this kind of looks good. Not 100% sure about this one, but we'll see how it goes. All right, over here what I have is just some stone brick or some, to kind of frame this thing a little bit. Be nice if this was as detailed as those arches. Okay, and then I'm putting like a regular block right here in the middle. So this is the middle of each arch, right? Like, so that's the top of the arch. Let's see on that one. And then, oh, this one needs one. I was going to do stairs, but then it doesn't make sense because of what I'm going to put on next, which is an upside down stair next to it like that. And then I think this is going to work. And then with a, whoops, this is a little tricky, with a deep slate polished slab in front of it like that. Okay, I think also on the front here, what I'd like to do is place a block there and one there and one there. And kind of double up the slabs. Double up. Double up. Stop it. Okay, now what I'm doing is putting some slabs on top of each of the tops of these in, like, just kind of coming back towards the wall here. Like this. Okay, and then behind those, I'm going to dig this out and put in some blocks going up like that. Maybe I want to use the polished deep slate. I'm mainly focused on the exterior of this right now, but I think I want to put in just a couple more columns in here that mirror those, so I'm actually on the inside of it. Like this, to kind of create like a almost like a like an entryway, I guess. All right, I came up with what I think is a pretty cool ceiling little design here. So, how did I do that? Oh yeah, so it's a stair there, and then a stair there, and then one here like this, and then of course I put in this glowstone. One like that, and one like that, and then these are on line with the columns, as you can see, and then we've got a wall block right there, which is really weird for me, and then we have a stair there and a stair there like that. That looks so detailed. I like that a lot. All right, I came up with a little bit of a floor design here, very similar to what we did in the library, but sort of backwards, I guess. And then if we come like this, because this is really weird pattern like that, and then that. It's all right. That's really wacko. All right, I think that makes the front of this thing look really cool. I really love the hidden lighting. I really like that. That's really fun. What if we did this even? Can we do that? And then, yeah. So I'm just putting in a couple polished deep slate slabs underneath the polished deep slate slabs that were on the top, like that, to kind of hide the lighting even more. Okay, we're back to the top up here, and what I'm doing right now is just putting in some deep slate slabs there and there in between where I've got this the stone, the deep slate brick, and then we're going to come here and tear some of this out in the middle. I'm trying to work out some diagonals here. I'd like to do something like this, I think, would be kind of cool. And it's going to be in front of the, of course, these pillars of the cobblestone. There's your cobblestone right there. Okay, so I think the secret to doing this sort of diagonal X shape is to make sure that there are 2 blocks in the center instead of one. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not loving right now. So, okay, yeah, I like that so much better. Let's take a bird's eye view. There we go. Just like that. Oh, yeah, that looks really good. I need to extend it up, I think, one more time. Actually, that looks so good that it's worth doing again. I'm going to do that over here. I'll show you how I did it. So basically, I created like a background layer right here where we just fill it full of some regular old stone brick. Like that. And then we take our deep slate brick stair. We're going to go upside downs, right side ups, and then an upside down in the middle of that. Yeah. And then we got to get back up here. And this part wrecks my head. It's just, oh, yeah. Stop it. Get up. And then like behind these original pillars that I made, I just have to backfill it with this stuff. The polished. Okay, that's better. And then here we go. Here's the tricky part. Got to put a right side up stair there, but an upside down one here. So you got to jump up and do that. Sometimes placing stairs could be a real nightmare in this game. Okay, there we go. That's good. And then the center. Okay, so then the next stair is going to go like that and like this for the next X shape. And then I just cut out the middle here and put in a deep slate. Oops. A deep slate brick wall like right there. There we go. That looks good. Okay. You know, sometimes things in Minecraft just work out perfectly. At the top of our pattern, we are at the bottom of these little windows right here that I wanted to do. That's like, I couldn't have asked it to be any more perfect than that. I really couldn't have. Up the left side, what I did is I put in stairs. So that's like a stair that way, that way, that way. I'll show you in a minute. And then some glowstone behind it. I think that looks really, really nice. And then all we need to do is just mess with the top. And I think this build is like, well, exterior wise, it's done. I still want to do some things on the inside here. All right, that's all done. I'm liking it. I'm thinking that this frontage looks so detailed. And then this looks kind of a little less detailed. So I was kind of experimenting with doing some things like this. Okay, so if you compare the left side to the right side, it doesn't look a whole lot different until you sort of swing this way. And then you can see it's a little bit more intricate. So what I did to do that is I put in a slab, a polished slab, there and there, and there and there. So basically they're diagonal from these up one. And then instead of these two stairs, what I did is I put in two stone brick wall blocks. And I think that looks, I could also do something like that. Ooh. I can also do that. Let's see. I really like that. That is, yeah, I really like that. Next, I'm trying out replacing this part right here with some deep slate slabs like that to give the roof a little bit more of a, kind of a, roof look. Okay, I'm literally building the exact same pattern on this as we had below. Like that, and then we gotta go over this way. Like this, okay. So above these slabs here, we gotta put in another, I guess I could just come across like that, and then put in these polished deep slate walls. Or the deep slate brick walls, I guess. Deep slate brick, polished deep slate brick, polished brick. At least it's not as bad as the Blackstone names. The Blackstone names are really tough for me. All right, I think that does it. Let's take a look at what this looks like without all this scaffolding in the way. Oh yeah, I really like that. I really like that. Okay, so I went ahead and basically built some more of these upside down stairs here to kind of give these a little bit more window. I think that looks really good. And then if I break this block and put in a brick there, and then I think I got to do the same thing here. Yeah, there we go. All right. And then it's like this little area almost has like a little patio. Oops, I don't know why I did that. which I quite like. It's like a little sort of like portico out here. Now, the way I got out here was actually I just broke these 2 blocks, so it's not really like a good access point to get out here. And I don't really want there to be because I want the villagers to be contained, of course. Yet, it does make a nice little patio up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that added so much to the top of it. Oh, my gosh. Why did that add so much? I'm doing my best to try to replicate the ceiling that we did below on sort of the interior, or the start of the interior, I guess. And it's proving to be very difficult for some reason to place this particular stair block here because there we go. Like, just didn't want to go in there. I think I finally found a way to get it in there. Okay, from below, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, so it looks finished now. Okay, I managed to make some access points here and there. I could put like a spruce door in there, but we'll see if I do that. That way, like, you can fly in to the top up here if I needed to, and then get into my breeder. Okay, I did a little bit of work on just the frontage of this glass stuff. I just put some blocks around it just to kind of give it some sort of a shape. All right, I think the interior looks nice now. I finished off the floor with the same floor we had out there. It's a little deep slatey in here. Maybe I should use some other color. Maybe I will put some colored, some sort of a block in the middle of these that's different than the polished deep slate. I don't know exactly. I decided to go with this the stone bricks on the sides here. I think that looks really nice in here. And then right here, what we're going to do is make a doorway that's going to be able to, whoopsie, I'm going to break that stair. That's going to take us out here, down this way, and out into this area where we can activate the rails and stuff. Okay, I got some emerald blocks and put those in instead of the centers. And I think that makes it look a little nicer in here. I also put in a couple of flowers. And I moved that chest so that it's right here so that we have a little bit of a chest for whatever purpose. And then, yeah, it's looking good. All right, I think the interior is done. I pretty much did the same thing on every level here. Just kind of continued those columns from below upwards, so it's like a 3x3 pattern on the floor and ceiling. And then I did this little detail on the ceiling in here on these levels. I decided to put glass over these guys so I could, look in and keep tabs on them. For some reason, the server for me is kind of glitching out a little bit. I don't think it's because of these guys. I think it's because of my connection or something. My modem might be going out. But we'll see about that later. Anyway, yeah, so every level's pretty much the same except for this level where I did the same ceiling as I did down below. This level is the level right below the breeder, so the breeder beds are actually right there. And then if we come up to this level, then we are at breeder height. And I didn't do anything with this level yet. I don't know why, I just didn't. And then here's where the little villagers are that are doing all the harvesting and so on. And so it's all done, and I'm very happy about it. Very, 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 very happy about it. Well, guys and gals, I hope you've enjoyed this episode here on the BlockHeadz server. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, I hope you're having an amazing, awesome, beautiful, fantastic, wonderful, amazing, stupendous day. And God bless.